In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to share your computer using Join.me. First off, I'd like to say Join.me is one of those particular programs that you can use so that you can video conference with at least 150 people at no additional charge. They do have a premium model, but I'm going to focus on the freemium model, meaning that we don't have to pay anything for it at this particular time. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and click on Firefox. In your case, you can use any web browser that you may have available. Inside of the web address bar, I'm going to click, and to begin the process of sharing your computer for other people to be able to connect with so that you can sponsor a training session, some type of meeting, or any type of virtual contact that you would like to share that does not require for you to video conference, meaning that you're going to actually show your particular face, then what you can do is just type in join.me and press the enter key. At this point, what you're going to notice is your screen pops up. If you're the one that's going to host the meeting, meaning that you're going to be the one that's controlling it, you can just go ahead and click on the orange arrow, and at this point your screen's going to pop up and it's going to ask you for your permission to save a file. I click save, and it's going to do a download, and it'll show up in just a moment. And at this point I can see that it downloaded the file, and it tells me that that download is available. To get started, I'm just going to click on the start button, and in my particular area I'm going to click on computer so I can access my downloads folder, which is here. When you click on downloads, you now have the option of double clicking the join.me file, and that's going to run it. And you're going to need to do this just so you can make your screen available to the people that wish to dial into your training session or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at that moment. I'm going to minimize this screen, and at this moment you'll notice that it's telling me that I've been upgraded, and it says that I'm using the Pro version. Well, I'm really not interested in that because my goal is to really focus on what is available at this time at no charge. I wouldn't rely on this method because this is not going to be available forever. So I'm just going to click on this X and focus on one particular area. If your goal is to now share your screen, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and minimize this particular background, and you can tell because you're actually looking at the framework for join.me. So I'll click on the minimize area. Now I'm looking at the desktop for my computer screen. If you decide that you want to share your computer with a group of people, then what you can do is look in this area. You're going to give them this number. So you would contact either A, via email, B, you could also use the phone, and say, hey, you can contact my computer by actually going to join.me, and tell them when they get there, look on the right side of the screen, and what they're going to do is they're going to put this number on the right side. So what I'm going to do is quickly show that by clicking the browser again. So for people that wish to join your hosting session, they would look for the join meeting side, and here it would say enter code. So in your example, they would look at 300582798. To join your session, they would then click on this green arrow in order to connect to your computer. Based on that, at this time, that concludes our session for how to share your computer with join.me.